The 2022 recipient of the Beatrice Rosenberg Award for Excellence in Government Service is Susan K. Pascocello, Senior Advisor at the United States Agency for International Development's Office of the General Counsel. Susan has worked in USAID's Office of the General Counsel for more than 20 years. As the highest-level career attorney at USAID, she has led more than 110 attorneys in Washington, D.C., and in nearly 40 countries, as they provided legal advice for USAID programs addressing a range of issues, from the HIV, AIDS, and Ebola pandemics to the humanitarian refugee crisis wrought by the Syrian conflict. She helped design and launch the USAID Global Development Lab to harness innovation, science, and technology while tackling the most difficult issues facing international development. In addition, she has played an instrumental role in conceptualizing and launching the agency's Action Alliance for Preventing Sexual Misconduct to proactively address the problem of sexual exploitation and abuse among development organizations. Recognizing the knowledge gap in terms of legal training and scholarship in the field of international development law, Susan, with USAID's support, accepted a position in 2019 as visiting professor and distinguished development diplomat in residence at Georgetown University Law Center's O'Neill Institute for National and Global Health Law. There, she established the Law of International Development Initiative, a hub for scholars, practitioners, and policymakers to craft solutions to pressing international development issues and to mentor and train the next generations of development law leaders. Because of her outstanding record of government service and exceptional contributions to the international law and D.C. legal community, the D.C. Bar is proud to honor Susan K. Pascocello for excellence in government service.
Attorneys dedicated to public service are an amazing group. A few of these colleagues, though, are so outstanding that we can't help but stop and admire their brilliance. Susan Pascocello is just such a person, and the Beatrice Rosenberg Award for Excellence in Government Service was tailor-made for her. The USAID Office of the General Counsel, or GC as we call it, is not a large group. I often describe GC as a family, and Susan has been the leader of that family for the better part of 2 decades. When I first joined GC in 2009, I didn't know Susan very well, but I certainly knew of her. She was renowned for her intellect and compassion. Attorneys fought to work in her group, and clients spoke about her with a huge smile on their face. She was and is the epitome of what a USAID lawyer should be, a trusted advisor who helps clients find a way to yes. Unfortunately, my time in Washington was brief, and as a Foreign Service officer, I headed overseas for my assignments. For most of my 8 years abroad, Susan was the undisputed leader of GC. As Deputy General Counsel and Acting General Counsel, she was that constant, steady voice on our bi-weekly calls, always guiding and encouraging us. When I returned to Washington as Deputy General Counsel, I'm not embarrassed to say that one of my primary motivations was to be able to finally work alongside Susan. She quickly became a mentor, a good friend, and a great person to share those afternoon laughs with. She is a model for compassionate service and definitely earned her reputation for excellence. So, Susan, while you've moved on to new adventures, I think it's so fitting that we get to punctuate your amazing career with this award. Thank you for sharing your talents with us.
Congratulations to Susan Pascocello.